Okay, finally. I'm sorry. I think my internet is it's not working in a good way. One more time. But we are here now. Okay, let's get started. Let me close this one. I can. Oh. No, se me cierra. Ahí. Ok, vamos entonces a la página 106, page 106. Asistencia, ya llamé, voy a cerrar porque... Okay, great. Page 106. This is, I think it's a review of grammar issues that we gave some time. Page 106, restrictive adjective clauses. Okay, Juan, would you like to read the rules about this? Please read the chart for us.
Yes, teacher. A restrictive adjective clause modifies a noun by describing or giving additional information about that noun. It always directly follows the noun to which it relates. Since it follows so closely, this clause frequently separates the noun from the verb. Adjective clauses can be introduced by their relative pronouns, that, which, who, and relate to the subject of the clause. In this type of structure, the clause is linked to part or all of the main clause.
Thank you so much. So we're talking about restrictive adjective clauses. It always modify a noun by describing or giving additional information about that, okay? It always follows the noun to which it relates, okay? The book is, look at here. The book is on the table. The table means it. The book is on the table. What happened here? The book is on the table. It refers to
The book.
To the book. So you need to put, in this case, that the book that follows directly to the noun who is describing, okay? The book that is on the table is interesting. That's the rule, okay? Another one, the movie was on TV yesterday. It made me cry. It refers to what? To the TV or to the movie?
The movie.
To the movie. So, yes. Which must follow the movie, okay? The adjective, the conjunction that starts the adjective must follow the noun that is describing, okay, or relating. The movie which was on TV yesterday made me cry. Another example, the man the man is my neighbor. He's very tall. He refers to what?
The man.
The man, okay? So who must follow the man, okay? The man who is my neighbor is very tall. We're going to apply the rules now. Let's see some examples on this dialogue. That, which, who has a subject, relative pronouns. Read this dialogue. It contains that, which, and who use as subject relative pronouns. You have to remember that who is used with people, with persons, which with things, and that with both of them, okay? So let's do that. We're going to read this. I need 2 volunteers for reading this dialogue, and then we're going to apply the rules. 2 volunteers.
Me, teacher.
Thank you. Okay, just Dana and company, please do the conversation. Everybody must read silently.
Who was that man who was talking to you yesterday?
Which one do you mean?
The man that was wearing that great suit.
Oh, he's a new friend of mine.
Where's he from?
He's from Colombia, South America.
Oh, isn't that the country which produces lots of coffee?
That's right, and his family is in that business.
Okay, then who was that man who was talking to you yesterday? Which one? Which one do you mean? The man that was wearing the gray suit. Page 107. Do you know the people who live in the red house? Combine the sentences. Remember, who and that are used for people, that and which are used for things. You have examples there, and let's do that. Analia, number 1, please.
Okay. The waiter was fast. He served us in the restaurant. The waiter who served us in the restaurant was fast.
Excellent, that's right. The waiter who or that served us in the restaurant was fast. Paola, number 2.
The airplane is big. It has just landed. The airplane just landed. It's big.
The airplane that or which has just landed is big. Okay, great. Number 3. Ana Cabrera, please.
The woman went to the hospital. She was a patient of Dr. Smith. The woman who went to the hospital was a patient of Dr. Smith.
The woman who or that went to the hospital was a patient of Dr. Smith. Ana Cateveke, number 4.
Do you know the name of the instructor? The instructor taught us the song. Do you know the name of the instructor that taught us the song?
Excellent, great. So no problem with the rules? Carlos Riveros, next. Orchestra.
The orchestra gave an excellent performance. It played last night. The orchestra that played last night gave an excellent performance.
Excellent, great. Cecilia Melgarejo, next.
The orchestra gave an
Next
excellent
one, number 6. Number 6.
The orchestra gave an excellent performance. It played last night. The orchestra that played last night gave an excellent performance.
Yeah, the orchestra that or which played the last night gave an excellent performance. Thank you. Let's move to Christian Alvarez. Number 7.
Person left this umbrella. He was sitting here before me. A person left this a person that left his umbrella was sitting here before me.
Excellent, great. The person who or that was sitting here before me left this umbrella. Así está. The person who or that was sitting here before me left this umbrella. Thank you, Christian. Number 7. Francisco, please. Ay, caramba.
Okay. The team won't play again this season. It lost last week. The team that lost last week won't play again this season.
Okay, excellent. Thank you. Carlos Rieros, next. Carlos está. Natalia, please.
The lady is a lawyer. She gave us a talk. The lady who is a lawyer gave us a talk.
Está bien, thank you. But I have here like this. The lady who or that gave us a talk is a lawyer. The lady who or that gave us a talk is a lawyer. A ver, ¿quién me dice? Ana, Alana, number 9. Alana, ¿ya se fue? Ay, ay, ay. Bueno, entonces con esto. Let's continue with the more restrictive adjective clause. Next, let's move to the next issue. More restrictive adjective clauses. Now we are going to talk about who and whom, which, that, and relate to the object of the clause. The relative pronouns may be omitted. The relative pronoun may be omitted, okay? When we are talking about the object, okay? Let's see. The woman was beautiful. I met her in the library. The woman who or whom I met in the library was beautiful. Okay, who or whom you can omit. The course is very difficult. I'm taking it this semester. The course which I'm taking this semester is very difficult. The wallet belongs to Larry. Mark is the subject. The verb is found, and it, we are talking about the wallet, okay? The wallet is the object in this case. The wallet that Mark found in the sea belongs to Larry. Let's see if who, whom, which, that as object relative pronouns. We have an example in here. Did you find out? And then you must apply the rules.
Teacher,
Yes?
I have a question.
Yeah.
Does whom is more formal in spoken English?
Oh, there's a rule about who and whom that that we need to know.
Okay.
Yeah, who we use when we are talking about the subject of a sentence, and whom we are using when we are relating the object of the sentence. Okay.
Okay.
Who is
Okay.
related
Okay.
to I, you, he, she, it, we, you, they, and whom is related to me, you, him, her. Okay, that's the rule.
Okay.
But in
Okay.
American English, they use both of them. Okay,
Yes. Yes. Yes.
that's the situation. That's the
Okay.
rule.
Thank you. Teacher.
Okay, and I don't want to do this dialogue. I wanna, but we need to. Let me see. The painting I saw in the museum was colorful. The instructor will read a sentence with who, whom, that, or which as an object relative pronouns. Repeat the sentences with the relative pronoun. Look at the sentence. I have to say, the painting that I saw in the museum was colorful, and you are going to omit that in this case. The painting I saw in the museum was colorful. Another example, the man whom I hired is from Florida. You have to say, the man I hired from Florida, the man I hired is from Florida. Let's see if it works, this exercise. Carlos Riveros, this sentence is for you. Repeat the sentences without the relative pronoun. The soup that she made for lunch was delicious. The soup that she made for lunch was delicious.
The soup she made for
lunch
was
delicious.
Delicious.
Okay, good try. Khadija Diaz, your time. The book which I read last week was interesting. The book which I read last week was interesting.
The book I read last week was interesting.
Okay, great. I don't want to do this. Noelia Jimenez, one more. The man whom I met at the party was from Australia. The man whom I met at the party was from Australia.
The man who I met in the party was from Australia.
Yeah, that's right. And now tell me again without whom.
The man I met at the party
was from
Australia.
Okay, that's right. But let's continue. Let's see another issues. Page 110. When were used as relative adverbs? Violeta, I notice in your eyes that you want to read this. Come on, so read for us. Please.
Okay. The instructions, right?
Yeah.
Some adjectives clauses might be introduced by the relative adverbs where, when, and relate to the place or time. I prefer the French restaurant. We ate there last week. I prefer the French restaurant where we ate last week. Do you remember the night we ran out of gas? Do you remember the night when we ran out of gas?
Thank you. That's right. So that's it. I prefer the French restaurants. The French restaurants is a place, so it follows where. I prefer the French restaurants where we ate last week. The second example is about time. Do you remember the night? The night is a time, so you have to use when after that. Do you remember the night when we ran out of gas? So apply these rules, okay? Read these sentences. They contain where, when used as relative adverbs. Eliane, please read for us. Number 1.
Do you want to go to the store where I took you last time?
Excellent, thank you. Diana, are you with us now? Diana Lescano, hello.
Hello, teacher.
So you are back.
Number 2.
I have a question for you. Are you back to class?
Number 2. Yes,
No.
my internet is back. Yes, but my internet.
Okay, so please read that for me.
Hello.
Number 2.
Okay. The day when we arrived was very rainy.
Thank you so much. Ale Franco, number 3.
You can visit them at the hotel where they are staying.
Okay. Noelia Jimenez, next. Monday.
Monday is the day when we'll go on tour.
Thank you. Eliane, next. Ah, se me cambia las figuritas de lugar, por eso. Perdón. Dale, Eliane, come on.
What number is it?
Number 5.
The weekends are the time when Dan usually studies.
Okay, the weekends are the time when Dan usually studies. Ana Catebeke, number 6.
That was the year when we decided to move.
Okay, now you are going to use the rules. I remember the time when, use when or where phrases to complete these sentences. Last night I was thinking about the time when we went to Europe, okay? You are going to complete the sentences with whatever way you like, okay? Christian Alvarez, number 1.
They want to go to the museum. They want to go to the museum where we went last year.
Okay, great, excellent. Juan Perez, number 2. Still remember the time?
Yes. I still remember the time when we went to New York City.
Great. When is good. Khadiji, number 3.
We want to eat in the restaurant that we eat.
We want to eat in the restaurant? When or where?
Where
Where?
we want to eat in the restaurant.
Where? Okay, thank you. I didn't read in a good way, but I want to eat in a restaurant where, and whatever you say, where they serve barbecue, when they serve Chinese food, or whatever you would like, okay? Where I like it. I don't know, whatever you want. Okay. Verónica Duarte, number 4.
I don't remember the store where we buy the clothes.
Yes, where we bought. Okay, that's it. Thank you. Nicolas Vergara, can you talk? Your microphone is not working again. Marcos Gomez. Number 8, Marcos Gomez. Number 8.
Okay, David drove to the town where we from.
Where?
We from.
Where we are from, maybe. Yes?
Yes, okay.
Where we are from. Okay. Thank you. So we are talking about which, that, who. Now we are talking about when and where. And after that, on page 111, we are going to talk about whose, okay? Whose. Page 111. Another restrictive adjective clause is introduced by the relative adjective whose. It's used to show possession and replaces the possessive adjectives in combined sentences. It comes directly after the noun to which it relates and almost always refers to people. And almost always refers to people. Okay, we're going to read the examples and then apply the rules. We're going to read only the first 5 examples and then apply the rules. Matias Talavera. Tamara, please, number 1.
Yes. Isn't that the woman whose picture is in today's newspaper? I'm sorry, teacher.
Don't worry. It's a shame, but don't worry.
Yes.
Diana Lescano, please, number 2. No funciona tanto. Eliane, number 2.
Over there. Ahí parece que.
Okay,
I'm here,
Diana.
teacher.
Okay, don't worry.
Over there is a man whose son just received an honorary college degree.
Over there is the man who's just received an honorary college degree. Thank you. Eliane, number 3.
Where is the supervisor whose signature we need?
Okay. Rebecca Cuenca, 4.
Linda is the neighbor whose vacuum cleaner I borrowed.
Okay, thank you so much. Great. So that's the situation. We have which, who, that, whom, where, when, whose, and you need to know where to use them, okay? That's the tricky one. You need to know what to use in what moment. Let's go on page 112. This is the woman whose husband you met yesterday. Combine the 2 sentences like example, use whose. Analia Escurra, number 1.
Okay, this is my friend who's I wearing his car.
Whose. ¿Se acuerdan que whose viene siempre con un sustantivo? ¿Qué podría ser? This is my friend whose what? Whose what?
Car.
Whose car? This is my friend.
Yes. This is my friend whose car
I'm borrowing. I am borrowing. This is my friend whose car I am borrowing. ¿Estamos? Entonces es el pequeño detalle. Who siempre viene con un sustantivo. La cosa de quién, ¿verdad? El auto de quién en este caso. Whose car. Jenko, number 2.
The man works in that office. His son is a doctor. The man who works in that office.
The man whose
works in that
whose the man whose
sons in an actor works in that office.
yeah, whose viene con un sustantivo siempre. The man whose
son is an
son
actor works in that office.
Excellent. The man whose son is an actor works in that office. Great. Francisco, number 3.
Okay. The boy is very sad. His puppy died. The boy whose puppy died is very sad.
Excellent. Natalia, number 4.
Okay. I say thank you to the instructor. I borrowed her dictionary. I said thank you to the instructor who's borrowed her dictionary.
Who's what? Who's plus a noun?
I borrowed.
Who's? And you need a noun there. What?
Who's? I borrowed.
What? What did you borrow? Dictionary, Natalia. Who's más un sustantivo, en este caso es el diccionario. I said thank you to the instructor whose dictionary I borrowed.
Okay, teacher.
Paola Ruiz, number 5.
Michael is a popular singer. His brothers are also musicians. Michael is a popular singer whose brothers are also musicians.
Excellent, great. ¿Quién me falta? Riveros, Carlos Riveros, number 6.
We really like the people. We went to their house yesterday. The people who...
We really like the people
whose house we went yesterday.
Excellent. We really like the people whose house we went to yesterday. Noelia Jimenez, number 7.
Okay. We have a neighbor. His dog is very noisy. We have a neighbor whose dog is very nosy.
Excellent, great. Sin problema? No problem.
No, teacher.
Ana Catevecchi quiere hacer el último. Number 8, Ana.
The man is a good friend of mine. I borrow his radio. The man whose I borrow his radio is a good friend of mine.
Excellent, great. Muy bien, entonces, eso es lo que tenemos hasta ahora. Mañana vamos a comenzar en la página 17, Past Perfect Be Passive. Eso significa que llevan como tarea la página 112, la página 113 voy a tenerlo en cuenta como temas de examen. La página 114 tienen que escribir, practicar. La página 115 es un ejercicio de transición donde ustedes tienen que, cuando nosotros asistimos a una conferencia y esa conferencia debemos utilizarlos para estudiar o para tomar un examen, tenemos que tomar notas en la conferencia de las palabras, de los puntos más importantes. Y luego de hacerlo, eso, al llegar a casa tratamos de parafrasear todo lo que escuchamos en la conferencia. Esa es la forma de estudiar y este es un ejercicio de eso. Entonces, se toma nota de las palabras más importantes de cada oración y luego tratar de hacer una idea general de todo lo que estuvimos escuchando. Entonces, esto es un ejercicio de transición. La página 115 les debería leer uno, que es la misma cosa. Van a escucharlo en el audio. Y entonces, hasta la página 116 tienen tareas que realizar. Si quieren controlar, me avisan y les paso las probables oraciones correctas por algún medio. ¿Estamos?
Okay.
Okay. Paramos por aquí. Mañana escuchamos un poco de audio también de esta lección. So that's all for today. Thank you.
Teacher.
Thank you, teacher.
Bye.
Thank you.
Chao, chao. Chao, chao. Eliane, Violeta, Gloria, calladita está Eliane. Diana, ¿volviste?
Aquí
Ya no-
estoy.